Hi students, so today we are going to look at comparing and measuring weights. Our prior learning should be to be able to compare comparisons, and we should be able to draw a graph where one square. Okay, so the key vocabulary is light, lightest, heavier, lighter, axis, vertical, less, and between. Before we start, can we count? Can we count 1,000? So you're going to count as you clap. 100, 300, 400, 600, 700, 800, 1,000. Can you do it again? 100, 200, 300, 400, 600, 700, 900, 1,000. Okay, look this block graph. So here we have I started doing this, so I'm going to explain. This line going down, okay, this side we use the number of bricks. So this side we're going to write number of bricks. So this side will represent number of bricks, and we have 0, 4, 6, 8, then 10. So here we are counting in twos, okay? So which means between 0 and 2 there is 1, okay? So it should be here in the middle. So between 0 and 2 is 1. So here is 1, okay? So 0, 1, 2, then here we have 3, like that, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you're asked to draw the number of blocks that represents 5, you are able to use this to help you. So now this line that moves across represents the type of shoes. So I have even written here the key type of shoes. Then adults, they weigh 8 kilograms. Then the baby will weigh 2, and then elf weighs 4. So this number of bricks, we will use them to represent kilograms. Okay, so now we will start with adults. Adults is 8. So like now here, A represents adults. Then B represents baby. Then C represents elf. So now A weighs 8. So I have already colored, okay? So we count in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is where 8 is. So you color the blocks up to 8. What about when you're asked to color 2? The baby weighs 2, so we are going to count 2. So this is where 2 is. You don't pass that box, so which means you're just going to color that block only. So you color it like that. So if you're asked to color, you'll be able to color your block like that, okay, to represent 2. Okay, so now that's our 2, okay, that's our 2. Okay, now we have elf. Okay, the elf weighs 4. Okay, so now let's see. We are going to count in twos again up to 4. So you can see here there is 2. This one will stand for 2, then 4. So again, you color this to represent 4 for the elf. The elf weighs 4. So you color 4. Color 4. Okay, like that. So it will not come out exactly the way I did the first one because it's a bit time consuming and it's tricky coloring directly on the laptop, but it came out nicely. So now, okay, this is our block graph. So you can see the adults, they weigh the number of bricks. We say that it represents the weight, okay? So the adults weigh 8, and then the 2 kilograms, then the elf will weigh 4. Okay, so now let's ask ourselves some questions, okay? Between these three, okay, these are the type of shoes, okay? Between these three type of shoes, okay, which one weighs the heaviest? Which one weighs the heaviest? You can see we have 8, then we have 2, and then we have 4, okay? So which means 8 is the heaviest. If you arrange your bricks going up, you will see the one that is the heaviest of them all is 8, okay? Now, which one is the least? Which one is the least, okay, in terms of weight? When you check, the one that has the lowest number, or the one that has the lowest weight, is 2, okay? It's the least of them all. So you see it's 2 because it has only one block. Now between the baby and the elf shoes, so which one is heavier than the other one? Which shoe is heavier than the other one? Okay, which shoe is heavier than the other one? So if you try to compare, you will see that the baby's shoes weigh 2, then the elf shoe weighs 4. So which means the elf is heavier than the baby's shoe. The elf shoe is heavier than the baby's shoe, okay? And now there's this question that you can be asked, okay? How many more kilograms, okay, how many more kilograms does the elf weigh? How many more kilograms does the elf weigh than the adult? So you are going to check on the weight of the adult. The adult weighs 8 kilograms, okay, and then the elf weighs 4. So with how many more kilograms does the adult have than the elf? So you're going to take away. So you're going to take away 8, take away 4 is 4, which means it's going to be 4 more kilograms. The 4 more kilograms than the elf shoes, okay? And then, so you have work over here, and I want you also to work is to be able to draw this graph. So you're going to draw this block graph. Can you try and draw this block graph on your paper? Okay, we have the weight of the shoes, okay, and then here we have number of bricks. The same thing we've done, counting in twos: 0, 6, 8, 10. And then now this side down here, the line that goes across represents the type of shoes. You can see we have the elf, and then we have the ballets, then we have the boots, then we have the flip-flop, okay, so now let's check. You're going to use this to help you color the block graph. So how much does each pair of shoes weigh? How much does each pair of shoes weigh? Pairs, and then you check, okay? So we're going to start counting from here. This is 2, then 4, which means you're going to color from here up to where to represent elf. Nice. Then you come back and check on the ballet slippers, okay? Pair of ballet slippers is 3 building bricks. So remember I told you in this block that have been the block graph that we were doing, if you are asked to draw 3, so like you see now this is 0, then the number that is between 0 and 2 is 1. So you see 0, 1, 2, then 3. So which means if you are told to draw 3, you are going to color 3 blocks, okay, which means it's going to be 1 block and a half. So you will color 1 block and a half like this, which means it will represent a half, okay, like that. So you're going to color like that going down when you're asked to color. So now can you try this exercise on your own, and then you take a photo of your work and send it on Class Dojo. Make sure that you answer all these questions the way you're seeing them, okay? Pair of shoes, okay, represent 4 building bricks. A pair of ballet slipper, 3 building bricks. Then pair of wellies, 8. And then flip-flop is 5. Then pair of space boot is 10. And then the last one, which is the football boots, is 6. So can you try this, and then you send your work on Class Dojo. So have a nice day and have fun. Bye bye.